Hello, grade 6, and welcome back to KIS Online. This video is your Unit 5, Week 2, Part number 3. If you haven't watched our Part 1, you should watch first our Part 1. Then you need to watch our Part 2. And this video is our last part of our week lesson. Remember, Unit 5 and our title is The Greatest Inventions. And we are now in our week number 2. And this is our last part, part number 3. So get ready and we will begin. Again, I welcome you to Unit 5, Week 2, Part 3. Before we proceed to our new lesson, let's review again our previous lesson, which was the passive. Remember, passive is of two kinds, the present passive, then we use isn't, are, aren't with the past participle form of the verb. The other kind of passive is the past passive, where we use was, wasn't, were, weren't, plus the past participle form of the verb. Now, don't be confused. You have to memorize this because these are our rules. The passive, present passive, and past passive. Now, we will go to our next lesson. But before that, I will read short conversation with Professor and Chip. Follow me with your eyes and listen very carefully. Why aren't you inventing anything today, Professor? My computer is being repaired and my lab is being painted. I don't have any work to work. What's happening in the kitchen? Says Professor. And Chip answered, well, the kitchen floor is dirty, but the floor isn't being cleaned because your mechanical mop isn't working. Can you fix it? Says Chip. And Professor replied, I'll have a look. And then Professor answered, oh no, my popcorn is being eaten. Have you observed those underlined words? Now, we will talk about those words. What are those words, Sir Joey? That's the passive with the present progressive. Oh, teacher, that's another. Yes, this is our last lesson about the passive. Remember, we have the present passive, and then we have the past passive. Now we have present progressive passive. I call this PPP, present progressive passive. Teacher, what about that? We use the same with the present passive, is and isn't. We use also are and aren't, but take note. We use the word being. Being. All right. That's the only difference between the present passive and the present progressive passive. Get it? Is, are, plus being, plus the verb 3 or the past participle form of the verb. Are, aren't, plus being, plus the past participle form of the verb. Here are our few examples. My computer is being repaired. Is being repaired. That's present progressive passive. The floor isn't being cleaned. Isn't being cleaned. So we use is, isn't, are, aren't, plus the word being, plus the past participle form of the word. Are we clear? Present progressive passive. Let's move on. I have here 6 sentences, and you will answer the correct words. I give you an example. For number 1, we have are being washed. Open your student book on page 51. You can circle your answer. If you don't have your student book with you, you can write the answers directly on your English notebook. I'll give 10 points for this. For our part 3, 10 points, perfect score, 10 out of 10. 1, each number, each correct answer, you give 2 points. Every wrong answer, give 1 point. So number 1, don't include because answer is given already. For number 2, that's 2 points. Number 3, 2. 4, 2 points. Number 5, 2. Number 6, 2 points. All in all, that's 10. So don't miss this activity. Now you can pause this video. You can pause. And then you answer. All right? You can pause this video and then you answer number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, let's review. Again, number 1, my jeans. My jeans. You have to choose between are washing and are being washed. Okay, the answer is are being washed. For number 2, the boys. The boys are cleaning, being cleaned, the car. So what's your answer? Correct answer is are cleaning. If you got it correct, give 2 points. If you're wrong, mark 1 point. Number 3, the boat isn't being sailed, is sailing right now. The correct answer is isn't being sailed right now. Did you get it? Let's move on. Number 4, a new train station is being built in our town. The answer is being built. Number 5, Tom is being used, the computer right now. Is using, being used. The correct answer is using. And last number, the class teacher is teaching. The class teacher is being taught the passive tense. What's your answer? The class teacher is being taught the passive tense. So that's the correct answer for questions number 3. All right. Again, number 6, the class is being taught the passive tense. All right. How many points have you got? Don't forget to post your name with your score on our grade 6 English online group. And that ends for our week number 2. I greet you. Job well done. And see you again next week for our Unit 5, week number 3. This is your teacher, Sir Joey saying, God bless everyone and see you next week. Bye-bye.